To be here in the studio, so we enjoyed a part of it. We also have Jakes who joins in. Jakes, I know you're one of the few people who know R.K. Damani closely, as not just as an investor but as a human being as well. Tell us, as an investor, your first take on the man, and more importantly the learnings you've had from him over the last many years.
Well, as an investor, I think it's very, very clear to those who know him, and and for those who don't, I think it's absolutely wonderful to see somebody with the kind of uncanny trading skills hand in hand with a long-term value investment outlook. I haven't seen this combination of a trader, value investor almost in anyone else.
Jakes, good afternoon. Also, tell us a bit about R.K. Damani as a human being.
I think he's one of the finest listeners I've ever met in my life. He's seen frequently talking to everyone from whether it's a kirana store, a panwala, and he listens. He speaks so little, as it were, and more than anything else, I think the attention to detail, and to my mind at least the biggest takeaway, the humility and grace with which he handles success. I think management institutes only theorize about these things, but to my mind, he's the finest example of a walking, non-talking case study on human attributes and the ability to handle success.
And also the kind of vision that he has, right? At a time when nobody believed in the growth of the retail space, he actually plunged into that space. Tell us a little bit about what you learned from his 3-4-decade-old journey into several businesses which sort of turned into a success.
Well, I think the important thing here, the big takeaway is that I think Sunil Gavaskar once said it about retirement, said, you need to leave at the peak of your career, which is when people say why rather than why not. So I think, as Nimish Bhai mentioned, I think the question here is, when he decides to do something, the first question is why rather than, why would you, give up something? So it's why rather than why not. And I think, to my mind, the unexpectedness, hand in hand, of course, with the ability to get detail-oriented and everything else that goes in running a business. And many of us, for instance, will be keenly observing as to if there is a fourth innings and a fourth venture that he would, brave the waters for.
Oh yes, we're already talking about some